Which, by the way, here's the thing. I don't think people would care as much as if they didn't see him sneak this in constantly. The whole Jim Jones thing is a very long historied situation.
Yeah.
He, for whatever reason, and this is what I'm trying to say, the only reason why I mention the jobs and occupations of his family is because I need people to understand that this ain't no kid that was just always delinquent running the streets who was terrifying the hood like a menace. This was a kid from a good family who was trying to be down, gets into rap, and people from his town don't really believe he's like that. So now he's overcompensating. And how do you overcompensate? You try to be the arbiter of all shit gang.
Right. I mean, yeah, because he dissed Gunna. He called him, said that he was on Crime Stoppers or whatever else. Yeah. Gunna dissed him on his new album. And so forth. He said, "It's dummy, this ain't Crime Stoppers." It was CNN. And it was like, I guess for his brother who's still doing life in prison or whatever else. But at the end of the day, it's just sort of like, you go and poke people. Like I think people like Freddie, they go and poke people.
The situation with Jim Jones already, they got shot at over that. You know that, right?
I heard something about that.
Yeah, he got shot at over that.
I heard something about that, but he started it. And this is my whole point: is that you're out here.
I would think you would have stopped
with people.
I think you would have stopped.
Listen, you're starting shit with me. Like I'm leaving you alone, Freddie. Like I've never said nothing about Freddie, and then I'm seeing this like over and over again, and it's like, all right, like you gotta understand, like, and this is for everyone, not just Freddie Gibbs. You gotta understand that when you talk shit about powerful, rich people, they didn't get to that point by being pushovers. They may look like a pushover in your eyes. Oh, this dude's soft. Oh, I could beat his ass. This dude ain't from the street or whatever else. Like, I've been through some shit. I don't back down. I got money. I got, you know what I mean? Like, I'm
about to pull them little Russian hits on you, man.
Listen, I'm going to stand my fucking ground. Like, and I got the risk.
That's another thing. It's like, people like, well, if Freddie runs in the act, like, what do you think? Like, do you think, like, I'm going to be on my knees, like, begging this guy, like, right. Please? And that's the whole, like, facade about it.
It's the facade of it all. And that's the thing. Like you out here causing problems with people. And like I said, people like me, like, when I saw all the little fuck comments from him, I'm like, all right, I'll just wait. I won't respond. And, and my whole thing is, like, I have a lot of friends in this industry. I get these types of phone calls. And if I'm cool with you, you know what I would do? What I've done many times in the past? I will hit that person up and say, listen, this just came across my desk. I'm not going to put it out, but you should be aware that this is going to circulate. You know what I'm saying? We could possibly shut it down. I could work with you.
The story of, and by the way, there's the video of that. So there's a video that a guy, and by the way, I told him I was going to offer $100,000. I would have bought it. I needed that was going to be like a fucking artifact. I would have sold it an NFT. It was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But the guy, and from what I hear, this is just, this is word of mouth at this point. There's footage of it, right? And by the way, there's security cam footage of it. I already tried to get it. They won't. Salute the problem to it. They won't do it. Like, I try to hit them with a TMZ shit. They won't do it. I won't call the guy's name. But there's a guy who captured a good amount of it. Mm-hmm. And from what...
You saw it?
Well, I didn't see it yet.
Didn't see it, okay.
But in trying to attain it from him, which I was down to offer money, he said... And he said this publicly too. He said, yo, listen, this video will have people going to jail because of some of the people who are caught doing certain things. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
But he's the one who, if you ever seen the video of the start of it and you hear like, there's a guy and you hear some commotion over his shoulder, which is when it happened.
I think I saw the same video.
He has the video because I guess he probably turned up and started filming a bit and he just won't put it out. And by the way, I've seen certain people who, I'm going to say might be involved with what happened, also hit him up like, yo, try to either attain the video or get rid of it, whatever the case is. But again, I just look at some situation like that and I'm like, I don't know why if you're having some marginal success in your career, you would start those issues that now the little money that you're getting, you're not have to spend on. And here's the thing. Here's the story. They said he got beat up with his security. You know what that means? You talking too much shit. You can't have one security.
I heard the security guard got stomped out really badly, actually. That's what I heard. I heard he was on the floor getting kicked like the whole night. Like, You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, man, Jim Jones has been Jim Jones for a while. Like, he's known for a certain type of thing. Like you've seen him get into, I mean, you saw the whole Max B thing. You saw the whole
Vlad.
French Montana thing. Like, you know that this is the dude that if you go at him a certain type of way, he's going to come back at you a certain type of way.
So Vlad,
like, you know what I mean?
You help me understand this. So say you go through that. You already went through a possible shooting that might be related to some stuff.
Yeah.
Again, this is all you putting out energy and dissing people and acting like you're this big vice lord. But we're not seeing you do anything. Everybody's doing stuff to you. Keep in mind, I'm mirroring it with 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
6ix9ine had some dudes they were gonna do it on his behalf.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned, I have 2 sold out shows coming in New York. It's gonna be great. And you're basically inviting all the people who now do live in New York. Mm-hmm. That's their town.
Right.
But really, you're alerting the police. That's really all you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you tweeted out there like, yo, my show's in New York. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically just saying, yo, NYPD, please, it's around the block. I just got to get in and get out. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm just wondering why. I can't understand his motive. I thought it was just promotion, as he tries to say sometimes. But I've hit him up even privately, and I said, listen, what do you want to do? You want to link up, handle this? Do you want to, we could do a podcast. Like, we could scream at each other. We could do whatever you want to do.
Right.
He seems very determined to only be a troll on social media, but troll it in a way where I don't think it's harmless. So, I don't know.